You two are married, and you sleep together. You two are dating, and sleep together. You two are dating, and sleep together. And you two are dating, and sleep together.
Yeah.
How is this not awkward? This is Ashley. She's 9 years old. Her family is polyamorous. How about you draw your family, and I'm going to draw my family.
Okay.
Okay?
If somebody said, describe your family to me, I would say, there's 2 dads, 1 mom, and 1 person dating another person.
It's a lot to keep track of.
Not really.
Her parents, Billy and Melissa, have been married 17 years.
Yay.
6 years ago, Melissa started dating Jeremy. They all live together outside of Atlanta. If you had to explain it to someone who had absolutely no context, what is being poly?
More laundry.
Yeah, it's being open to the idea that you don't have to have just that one, that you can accept more people into your life.
Billy's dating too.
Hey!
This is Lindsay, his girlfriend of 9 months. Lindsay lives with her boyfriend, Brian, in another house. What about Lindsay? Are you going to draw Lindsay too?
Probably.
Yeah?
On this side, with Daddy, she practically is a part of our family.
Over 2 days with this family, we saw that managing multiple partners means a lot of communication.
So they're just right up the street. They'll be here in just a minute.
Love you too.
And there's my phone ringing.
So how do you work out who is sleeping where on what night?
It's usually up to Melissa. We let her pick and choose where she wants to go or who she wants to be with. If one of us does, have a specific request, we'll ask, hey, can you sleep with me tonight?
But Friday night is date night, so Lindsay's sleeping over with Billy. Melissa and Jeremy have a quiet night in.
If Mommy and Jeremy are out on a date, Daddy will be there and we'll do stuff together. And if Daddy and Mommy are on a date, me and Jeremy will take over the house.
And you like that?
I like that. I'll always have somebody there. Yes.
No, I'm not
Yes.
not looking.
Yes, you are.
Lindsay's in the shower.
Okay.
So I guess when she gets out, we can go have our coffee date this morning.
Okay, doke.
It's Saturday, and Lindsay's boyfriend, Brian, joins everyone else at the house
Hey, Brian, what do you think of this?
for a few hours of family yard work.
I'm gonna grab the truck and just pull it around to the front yard. Timber!
So last night, I refused to believe you would sit at home and not think about your husband out on a date that night with a woman that he's then bringing home to his bed.
I try to focus on the fact that I'm with Jeremy and Ashley and enjoying the time I have with them.
What do you guys fight about when you fight?
Well, like this morning, for instance, she had to leave early for an appointment, and I forgot to leave the keys out on the counter so she could have the car keys. So she had to come in the room this morning where Lindsay and I are.
You had to go into the room where he and Lindsay were sleeping this morning?
And that, caused some emotional stirring there to go on, and we had
Emotional
to discuss
stirring.
that.
That's plain awkward.
Yeah.
And it was still a sore subject later that day.
And it's one of those, it's too early to see naked people. Not before 10 o'clock.
We weren't
Not
naked.
after 10. No. Yeah, you were.
No, we weren't.
No. All right.
We weren't.
Anyway.
Seriously.
You learn how to navigate through emotional difficulties and learn how to communicate with one another. It's beyond just sexual.
It's not just sex, but it is sex too.
Well, yeah, polyamory is not all about the sex, but sometimes it is.
You may not think that you know any polyamorous families, but you know the saying, you never really know what happens behind closed doors. Here in Atlanta, there are over 900 in the community, and every now and again, they get together to compare notes.
The topic is my poly's not your poly, and that's okay, because we all do poly different, right?
Billy actually leads a monthly poly meetup.
Monogamy doesn't work for every single person, or else there wouldn't be groups like this.
Exact numbers are unknown, but one study estimates nearly 5% of straight Americans are in open relationships, like polyamory. Why do you think most people didn't want to be filmed here tonight or wanted to come out and share their story?
Yeah, it's almost like the new gay, I guess. I don't know.
Do you need anything?
Coffee.
Being poly comes at a cost. In 21 states, including Georgia, polyamory is illegal under adultery laws. Very few poly families are out about their lifestyle.
This part of Atlanta is very conservative, very like moral Bible Belt-ish kind of a place.
But even some of their own family have cut ties. You have one of your sons who doesn't approve.
He
Yeah.
left home and never came back.
Did that make you think maybe this isn't worth it? My son doesn't want to be a part of this.
I had chalked it up to being a teenager. And it's like, oh, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah.
But he's still in our lives. He still comes around. But
Yeah, it was tough.
Cat, you shed too much.
Do your other friends have a Jeremy or a Lindsay or? No?
Not as I know of.
Do you think that they should?
Well, I don't really like to think that other people should have da-da-da. It kind of just sounds like you're judging.
We're just people. That we have jobs, we live our lives, and we're not doing anything freaky or weird. We're just here.